Yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm Phil. Guys, just a bloke here online trying to share what works for him and what has worked for him and what hasn't worked for him. It is all beautiful. It is all good. This whole experience that we're going for is exactly how it should be, guys. If you are struggling in this life right now, it means that you're alive. When you stop feeling things, you're dead. Like, this is all beautiful. Like, be grateful that you are able to experience this emotion of whatever you're going through, whatever is stressing you out. Some people only experience that they have hunger, you know what I mean? That is where it's at. Like, they don't experience anything else. I need this to survive or whatever. You've got problems where I don't have money because I need to get this investment, because I want to invest in this, I want to go travel, whatever. They are called first world problems. You don't have bombs dropping in your head or anything like that. With that said, we all have problems, yeah? Rich people have problems. Poor people have problems. We all have problems. They're just all relative to your situation. This video is for anyone. This might be a little bit of a trigger warning, but I'm going to just lay it out here. Firstly, like, the hate's going to come, but uni's a scam, guys. Like, uni is an absolute scam, and it hasn't. And we all know it. Yeah, everyone knows it. Like, you don't earn money for 4 years to go into a role where it's hyper competitive. There are too many people doing it. It's cushiony jobs. It's an industry that will be replaced in the next 20 years with AI. And there are quotas there. It's not even about who's the right person for the job. It's like all PC. You can't say anything. You can't do anything. You rock up early because it's expected of you. You leave late. There's no overtime paid for any of that. There's no penalties. You hang, like, it hangs around like a rash, everything, and you're like, all right, well, why would I do that? It's not worth it. And the answer is, it's not worth it, guys. I know plenty of people that have jumped over to construction because it's way better. It's conditions. It's not about what you think, bro. Like, sometimes it's where the money is. Sometimes you just need to put yourself and your ego aside and think, hang on, it's not that I'm above this job, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to do a little bit of laboring to go do stuff or whatever. I found that being in construction has been very beneficial for me and my personal development, my resilience, the way that I turn up every single day, ability to do stuff that's hard, not be sick ever, like give up weekends, sacrifice, whatever. And it's held me in good stead because it's given me a good work ethic. After work, I just finished work today, but I can come on here and share what works with me for you guys, you know? Guys, this is very important because I'm going to tell you exactly step by step how to do things, you know? Sometimes people just don't understand, you know, the how part, you know. Might seem a little bit overwhelming. Now, there are a few places to start. I'm just going to tell you right now that this life isn't for everyone. If you're someone that gets easily pissed off, easily upset because someone might say something to you, if you don't like cold mornings, if it's too hot in the sun working or whatever, this might not be for you, this video. You know, you can just like do something else, you know, and watch something else. That's totally fine. It is a different environment. It's its own different beast and its own little organism. And there are ways to get in and there are rules and all this kind of stuff. So the best way and the easiest way to get in and where you want to be going is, like, obviously there's domestic. There's structures like commercial, and then there's industrial and government jobs. Where you want to be going is the government jobs, guys. That is where the best money is. That's where the blank check is. It is what it is, you know, the best conditions, everything like that. They don't want unsafe stuff happening on government jobs, you know. Domestic builders or whatever, they operate differently. So anyone who's in this kind of space, like, you can agree with me. I've done domestic. I've seen all the dodgy shit. I've seen all the power leads that shouldn't be used. I've been zapped before using, like, plugging stuff in, to walking on top plates, walking on a bare roof up top, shitting myself, to doing things that I shouldn't have been doing in stair voids where I could have fallen down meters and meters and meters. Like, I've done dodgy stuff before all the time, you know. She'll be right, you know, and I've come out of it all right. But I'm telling you guys that the government jobs are where you're supposed to be. And for the hardest thing is getting in. If you know someone, great. That is pretty much 80% of it. This is why it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's how life is, you know. Unfortunately, yes, the skill set is great and stuff like that. And this video is for people that don't know someone, all right? Because I didn't know someone and I just got in. How did I do it? Well, I needed a skill set first. I realized that I needed to be valuable. I needed a skill that other people don't have. I did a 4-year apprenticeship in carpentry, domestic, guys. I got qualified on $515 a week. I thought, oh, that's great, Then I went and got a job at like $1,200 a week for a carpenter. It is nothing, guys. Like, $1,200 a week is just, it's nothing, guys. But that was, 2012, whatever. And then I just started working my way up. I'm like, oh, what's valuable? Where can I build stuff or whatever? And meanwhile, like, carpentry wasn't my first calling, guys. It's just something that I just happened to fall into. And I like it. For the most part, I like it. But it's not what I'm called to do. This is why I'm in front of you on YouTube. I like being the teacher. I like putting me in front of a camera. I want to be in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm born to do. So I can help you guys, because in the next few months, I'm going to be trying something else. But this is the formula that I've found, yeah? And you just got to think to yourself, like now that we know that government jobs are the way to go and stuff like that, you need a skill set and stuff like that. What is going to be replaced? Just think about it. Like, what jobs are going to be there and what's going to be there in 20 years? Do you think that all the admin work, all the office stuff, all the tax returns, all the marketing, all the ads and all this kind of stuff, you think that's not going to be replaced with AI? That is going to be replaced 100% with AI. So you're like, all right, well, what needs to be done? What can't be automated? Building and stuff like that. Robots won't be there in 20, 30 years where they'll be able to work like a proper tradesman. It's not going to be there. So for the next 20 years, right? And infrastructure is always going to need to be built. There's always going to be more people that need to be housed and stuff like that. So like, if that's not going to get replaced by AI and all that stuff's going to be booming because the population is going to be growing, it only makes sense that you get skills and you get networks and you get qualifications in these relevant fields. Government jobs won't be on forever, you know what I'm saying? But you can give yourself the best possible chance in the next 10, 15 years with all these projects that are happening to put yourself in a good position. I'm speaking specifically for Victoria, but South Australia's got stuff coming up. Queensland's got heaps of stuff going on for the Olympics or whatever. Figure out what that is in your area, because it's all getting built around in Australia. It's not just Victoria, all right? But it's all getting built, and figure out what needs to be done. So for Victoria, there's Northeast Link, then there's Suburban Rail, which is going to go like from Cheltenham, Box Hill all the way around the state. Then what else is there going to be? There's going to be Airport Link, which is much needed. I can't believe that we don't have an Airport Link. Like, you got a double-decker bus going to the airport. It's just absolutely stupid. But that's getting sorted now. That's a massive project. That's billions and billions and billions. Yeah. And as the economy grows, it needs to be done. So, all right, what do we need to do? How do we get a job here? First of all, I'm going to share some stuff on the screen. I'll share it as I'm talking, but there's a few things that you need, right? A few qualifications, and these things can be gotten in 2 days. Most of them are 2-day courses and 1-day courses. I'm going to give you 7 qualifications that you can get. Yeah, that cost just under $4,500 in a total of 16 working days to get. And if you go to a labour hire mob with these qualifications, chances are you'll be put anyway, because you're going to have a forklift ticket. Then you're going to have an EWP, a boom over 11 meters, which is another high risk ticket. Forklifts high risk, EWP above 11 is high risk. Then you're going to have electrical spotters, which means that you could spot machinery and stuff like that. You can spot stuff that's going near power lines. You can get working at heights, so you can work at heights. A dogman ticket, which is very important, guys. You can work on a crane, get your foot into cranes. Cranes is where the gravy train is. They get paid the most. Okay, and I'm gonna prove it with wages sheet after. Yeah. Then there is dogman's. Dogman's already said. Traffic's a great way to get your foot in the door. But you're standing on traffic, you get to meet people, you get to see how the flow of the job works and all this kind of stuff. It's super important. That's a 2-day ticket. White card's a 1-day ticket. It's like your induction card. Materials hoist to take people up and down with materials, up on like hoists and stuff like that. It's 2-day and it's a high risk. And guys, they're just 7 tickets that I've told you. And this is the thing. If you've got other forms of training, just go, if I'm a boilermaker, if I'm a chippy or a plumber, great, even better. You know what I mean? You've got other skills as well, which makes you even more valuable. Even if you have done it, any experience is better. They're nothing. You've got experience in the industry. That means something, guys. You've worked, kind of know what kind of needs to be done. Now, there are a few labour mobs, hire mobs that you can go to. Just off the top of my head, there's MC Labour. Then there's BK Labour. Then there's Top Up Labour. Then there's another mob called OCC. Then there's another one called CCL. I've seen all of these on commercial and government jobs. Yeah, I'm going to list this all down in the description, guys. Just have a look at it. Yeah, but I'm telling you, as a bare minimum, get these tickets. Yeah, you can get earth moving tickets and all this kind of stuff, which helps with all the infrastructure like Northeast Link and all this kind of stuff. It doesn't hurt to have them. Yeah. But for the most part, if you have these tickets and it takes 16 days to get this. It'll cost you $4,500, which is like a return trip. So like if you go to Bali or Thailand, you'll spend that, but you've got all these tickets behind you. Plus you might have got other experience. You can take that somewhere, you can take that straight away and get in. If you know someone, it doesn't matter, you'll get in. But this is how I had to do it. I had to get tickets and stuff like that. My journey was, I came on as a carpenter because I was a carpenter. I literally got a word of mouth recommendation by an old project manager who started working the tunnel. I left Europe to go, literally to come on here. Yep, got a phone call, get a start, get this happening, get this medical sorted, done. I can get you in. Done. It was done through a phone call. There wasn't even a resume. I just walked straight in. That happened at another job as well. It's the power of a network, yeah? And it's the power of presenting well. It's the power of just having good energy, guys. A lot of people will be literally forced out of this game because they're soft as. They can't handle it. They're very precious. They've never been told no. They've never been told that it's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not good enough. You got to be okay with people telling you the truth, If that's not for you, that this game's not for you. You need thicker skin, yeah? There are politics here. There are things that happen where you just need to do of these few things, yeah? Now, just know that when you're in this game, these jobs don't last forever. I'm coming to the end of my job, It's 2 months to go. And then I'm going to try and I want to do coaching full time, guys. I'm deeply passionate about YouTube and coaching. I want to see if I can do something with that. I'm going to at least try it. Because I know that I've got all these other tickets. I've got all these tickets plus more. Plus I've got all this experience in construction, 16 years. I will go into another job, no problem. Not a question. I back myself 100%. Why wouldn't I get a job, With my energy, with the way that I operate, with the way that I present, the way that I look after myself, I can do the job physically, mentally, everything, enthusiastically. It's all there, You can do it, guys. Your attitude is pretty much everything, guys. There are certain rules to live by, yeah? When you get on these jobs, and you need to do this like your life depends on it, because it does. You need to work every day. Every day. But work. Don't take the piss, because other people will. Don't take the piss. Don't take any sickies. There's no need to be sick when you're looking after yourself. And it's good, mate. I'm never sick, guys. I don't call in sick because I look after myself outside of work, right? Work overtime, including Saturdays. Always work overtime. I'm not saying that this game's for everyone, but this is what you have to give up to get $200,000 a year. Plus, you give up this kind of shit. You do things that are hard. It's hard, guys. You give up a lot, missing time with your families, your loved ones. Maybe you want to see your missus. Maybe she had something planned, but you can't do that because you're there at work. There is a cost that is paid, but there is a great financial benefit to doing this, which I will show you. And don't be late. Simple. Be there on time. Oh, it took me whatever this time. Leave earlier. Done. I'm never late, ever. Not once. Don't be late. It's important, how you start the day, how you do everything. Take break times correctly. Don't take the piss and take epic breaks. Don't do it. Just do your break times fine. Don't take the piss because, it just needs to look bad or someone needs to say something or whatever. You're gone. It's done. You're on the radar. It's beginning of the end. Yeah. So have a good work ethic, to always get in there. Just put your hand up to do the shit jobs. It's all right. There's no such thing as shit jobs. It's all the same shit. We're all laborers there, Some are more glorified than others with more tickets, but we're all there doing labor. So it's okay. Jump in. Chances are you'll keep your job, if you go into and do the jobs that no one wants to do with an enthusiastic attitude. Be grateful that you're there every single day. Just practice gratitude. Just have with a good positive mental attitude, Don't complain. No one hates people that complain. We've all got problems. No one wants to hear about your problems, We've all got them. Just don't think that you're the only person going through. I don't have enough money. This person doesn't like me. I'm having family problems. I don't know how I'm going to pay for this or whatever. Congratulations, we all got the same problems. You know. Don't talk about others. That's it. Like, have a laugh when they're there. You know, like, you know, you can give each other shit. That's how you get on with each other. You know, we have good crack, but don't talk about other people. Like, when someone talks to me about other people like that, I'm just like, okay, well, he just told me this about this person. Like, you know, maybe they talk about it like me. Like, it's fine. I understand. I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, it's just something to be mindful of. You don't want to be that person that's got a bad rap. I've heard a couple of people got moved on from a job for that, specifically that reason. They got found out that they were talking about other people, whatever. They got jogged on. That's how it's sorted. Like, people care about that kind of stuff, you know? And the construction's a very, very small place, yeah? You got to have thick skin, yeah? Thick skin, guys. You know, someone's going to tell you that, you know, you're not doing this right or whatever, or you're not going to rub your belly the right way. And we've always been kind of, I don't know, we've always just kind of been told, oh, you know, it's okay, just participate, just do your best or whatever. Is it really your best? Do better. Sometimes you need to do better. It's not hard to do the correct job, you know, but how you do anything is how you do everything. Do everything, like even the smallest things, just do as you're told. You know what I mean? Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't say, oh, I'm going to do it this way, whatever. Just do it specifically how you've been told. A lot of people that get moved on, they know better, they've had better ideas, whatever, they have problems straight away, you know? So just do as you're told, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. There are processes for a reason, you know, they need to be followed, and shit just works. It just gets done and it's worked, you know? It's an all-round going to be a pleasurable experience between you and your managers, yeah? So that's just things to think about, yeah? So we know that, you know, uni's a scam. You don't get paid for it. You can go straight into construction, get real world skills, you get more money, but yes, you have to work for it. It won't be replaced with AI. You got to have good attitude and stuff like that. I'm going to show you the wages now, and I'm just going to put this on the. I don't even know where it is on the list, but for the most part, hang on. For the most part, if you come on as a carpenter, it's like base rate's like $59 an hour, right? Then if you start going to rigger dogman, it's like 57, what is it? $67 base rate an hour, and they get 2-4 a week. That is before any overtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of money. That's why those tickets, like, it takes a week to get a dogman's course, and then get a basic rigging ticket, and then you can get an intermediate, you know what I'm saying? And then you can start working on cranes like full time. Picking shit up, lifting it down. Like, it's a hard game to get into, but you can do it, guys. Like, that's 3 weeks worth of tickets to be able to walk into like 200k plus a year. Like, why wouldn't you look into that? If I had my time again, I'd probably look into something like that straight up. Like, it's why not? It's high risk though, you know. It comes with risk, but why wouldn't you do it, you know? And yeah, like, it's, you know, you pay to play with the union, you know, $600 every 6 months, but they look after you. Like, it's a good, like, people hate on it because they're not in it. Like, if they're in it, they wouldn't be hating on it because they get the wages and conditions, you know, got comrades and stuff like that, you know, like, we all stick together. They hate it. Why wouldn't you want to be in a group of 50,000 people, you know, that are sticking together? It's better. Like, right now, everyone just divide and conquer. They get picked off one by one. One person's on this agreement, then this agreement, whatever. Everyone, there's no weird stuff about money. We can all talk about it because we're all on the same money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And guys, there's ways as well to get in here to keep your job as well. Like, you don't want to be a liability. Like, whenever you worked with someone at work, you're like, oh, I've got to do more work. Like, men respect each other when we can do shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're part of the team and you're contributing. Not when you're a liability and you can't do this and someone has to pick up the slack for you or whatever. It's already hard enough as it is, and then someone else is going to pick up the slack for you. Figure out how you're going to be more valuable. Present well. Be in really good shape. That means you're never going to be sick. You're always going to be up for it. You can lift all the heavy stuff if need be. You feel good when you do it as well. You can be put anywhere with a good attitude, you know, grateful attitude, and like you work hard. You take your breaks and stuff like that. Like, you're never late. You work back. It's like, you do as you're told. Done. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink it, guys. But yeah, guys, there are definitely all these labour hire mobs that you can get in touch with. I'll link them all down. Easy. I'll write them down. You can just Google them yourself. I'm not going to pull links and stuff like that. If you want to go look for them, you can go do it. I'll just write the list down. I'll write down the list of tickets. I'll write down a list of a few training authorities that you could go to. And it's just simple as that. It's just getting a few tickets and then calling up and just keep hassling these people. You might have to start off on like a random job out nowhere. Just start. Get in the system. It doesn't matter. Like you can just work your way up. Just prove to these labor hire mobs that you're useful, that you can do stuff, that you got good work ethic and good things will come. It's either that or you go down the uni route, like you go 4 years of doing this and you're not earning anything to get to start in a 60K a year job to do this or whatever. Who for? I know this might be triggering or whatever, but that's nothing, guys. Like not now. That's below the poverty line. That's struggling, guys. You need more skills. You need more real world skills. Skills that are going to be relevant in 20 years. And I know this is going to piss people off, but I'm straight up. I'm just telling you. I've done this for 16 years. And you give up a lot, yeah? Like, it's not... People think, this you just get these money, whatever. Yeah, we do get this money because we give up a lot for it. You give up a lot for what you do. But I'm saying the market values skills a little bit differently. So you just got to ask yourself, are my skills valued correctly? Guys, I want you guys to absolutely win. If you're a male or a female or whatever, like you can, guys, it doesn't matter what you don't think, I can't do this because of this or that. I've got this password. You can do whatever you want. You can change your reality at any given time when you're not the victim and you go be proactive and go spend money. And all this stuff is tax deductible, everything, even your union wages, all that training, it is all tax deductible. So it's free. So the only person that's stopping you from doing it is you. If you really want to go for it. But yes, the power of a network is full on. Like it's really like next level. Who and networking, whatever. That's why you always have good energy. Like you always put yourself out there, work hard, you have good banter, come well presented, don't talk about anyone, all that shit. That's where it all comes into play. That's all the back end type stuff, that you need to be aware of. But it's all there for the taking, guys, for the next 10 years, like whatever. Jump into that, try something new. If you're stuck on the fence, just get into construction, just do it. Like, it's the worst thing. What's the worst thing that can happen? You get some new skills, you learn some shit, you have some new experiences, you can always go back to the other job. I'm about to, in a couple of months, I'm going for it. So like, it's coming. Like, by the way, my place, I'm going to be out in the next few weeks. I'm going to be moving just a little bit further out of Melbourne for the last few weeks with family. Then I'll leave. That's it. Easy. I'm not going to overthink it. Don't overthink anything. Like, just whatever you're getting called to do, just do it. If your situation sucks right now, you can dig yourself out of it. No, not a problem. You can dig yourself out of it. I promise you. No matter how bad it is, you think that you are right now, you can do it, guys. Anyway, guys, I love you. Hey, if you found that this message just was hit you well, was exactly what you needed to hear. Maybe you got a family member that needs to hear this. Just like it, comment, tag them, share the video. Like, it helps the channel grow. I know that I'm not going to be in construction for very much longer, in the coming months. But I just wanted to share what I know. Guys, this is a massive opportunity, guys. I want you guys to do well. Put bread on the table for you and your families, Straight up. Like, even if you don't have a family, your future family. For yourself, so you can have good experiences. So you can invest in whatever. You can buy whatever you want to do. Like, use the money to create new things. You know what I'm saying? But you need more resources. We always need more resources to try new things. You know what I mean? So we're not like, it's not fight or flight. We can just do things. Anyway, guys, I hope that this found you well. I'm going to link it down the stuff below. Found any value? Yeah, just like, sub, pass it on. I think I said that before. But anyway, guys, I love yous, and we'll chat to you. Ciao.